Exactly. It's all about the alliteration.
Call me whatever you want.
Smoking. What the hell am I smoking? Irish Flake. I was doing a comparison yesterday of what is better, Irish Flake or Sterling Flake. Remember, you blindfolded? Well, we didn't blindfold me, but you put the different mouthpieces.
And you closed your eyes.
Yep. So I didn't know what I was smoking. I picked similar mouthpieces. This one was one of them. Then this still has the Irish Flake in it. Go ahead.
I'm smoking the same thing I always smoke. Pegasus.
Which is half and half. She loves half and half.
It's half and half.
No, it's some shitty codger blend.
Oh.
No, sorry, no offense to the half and half fans.
Never had it. Okay.
It smells like cranberries, I feel like.
Oh. Doesn't sound terrible. Does it taste like cranberries?
No, I haven't had half and half in years.
Well,
But,
Halloween is almost upon us.
yes, and we just watched something really stupid last night. The Ed Gein story.
We watched on Netflix the newest installment of Monster.
Yeah.
With it was supposed to be an Ed Gein thing, and it was so first of all inaccurate historically.
So inaccurate.
By like so inaccurate. There was hardly anything about it that was really true to what the guy was about.
Like 70% of it was inaccurate, I would say.
All made up. And then there was also this weird Moby video moment where they were trying to make his death seem like you should feel sorry for him.
Yeah.
Even though he lived to a ripe old age and got the treatment he needed for free, you know.
Okay, he lived very cushy.
And his mental health was better for it. And, you know, there are people out there who don't get mental health treatment because it's so expensive and they don't have insurance. So, but that's a whole nother topic. But basically, it was inaccurate. It was contrived. It was
shocking,
insulting to the audience. It was just, yeah. I feel like Ryan Murphy.
Yeah, as soon as I saw Ryan Murphy's name, I'm like, it's going to have his stink all over this.
He really likes to do things that are shocking, except nobody's really shocked by anything anymore because we've all kind of seen a lot. And
yeah, murder on TV. And
we aren't going to be as taken aback by things anymore because we all have seen things that haunt us, but usually they're subtle and kind of almost stick in your mind in a way that is uncomfortable. And that is not what this does for me. If there are people out there that enjoy his stuff, I apologize, but
I don't.
I feel like he insults the audience. I feel like we don't need to be slapped in the face with everything anymore from any of these movies and any of these TV shows. Subtlety is a beautiful thing,
yes,
and it's also scarier. It's scarier just to see something in the dark in the background and wonder what that is, or hear something that maybe the people in the movie or video didn't hear and wonder what it is. It's not, you don't have to get slapped in the face with everything to make it scary.
Unless you're watching like Reanimator, then that's good face slapping.
And nobody needs cheap jump scares. This did not have too much of that at all, but
not one actually.
But that's old news, and it's not scary. There's a lot of things just they're not scary. And around Halloween, you want to see something scary that's good. If anyone has suggestions, of something newer that I haven't seen that we could watch. We were thinking about Running Weapons next, but
I hear that's not even horror.
But a lot of horror has turned into thriller or drama horror, and it's not really. We want to be scared a little bit, you know, Halloween and all.
Yeah, I don't want to be like shocked because nothing shocks me. Like trust me, I've seen all the movies, all the necromantics and the cannibal holocaust and the aftermaths, and it doesn't do anything.
And also, just for all the directors,
I mean, they're great movies.
For all the directors out there. That think that it's really fun to watch someone. Don't use that word.
He fucked a corpse.
That it's okay.
I don't need to see Ed Gein doing that. I know he did it. It's better left to the imagination. It's creepier that way.
You can imply things without showing us 20 minutes of someone doing something awful. We know that you can imply it. You don't have to slap people in the face with things.
Right.
The reason we don't want to watch that is because none of us find that arousing, and none of us feel comfortable with the idea usually. And making us watch it doesn't make it any more comfortable or arousing or exciting. It just makes
stupid because it's just like a be disturbed type.
It makes you feel insulted.
You just see Ryan Murphy in the background, just like smelling his own farts, thinking like, "This is so edgy."
Yeah, it's so edgy, and you know what? We're not we're not saying we could do it better. We're not directors. We don't make movies. We're not. He's done very well for himself, so I'm sure there's something in there that people get value out of. But we were comparing actually some of the other shows that are on there, such as like The Haunting of Bly Manor, was it? Or
Haunting? I thought it was Haunting of Hill House.
There's also The Haunting of Hill House. Who did those ones?
Mike Flanagan.
Now
he did the Midnight Mass, which was awesome.
Midnight Mass, I love. Those are shows that are creepy in a subtle way.
Yeah.
So if you want to compare and contrast, that's what we're talking about.
I'm getting excited talking about Midnight Mass.
Yeah, those shows actually make you look a little bit and think a little bit and wonder what's going on. And there's a mystery there.
And they're on Netflix.
There's a science to it. It's
different.
It's not just, here, we're going to spoon feed you everything and tell you what you're supposed to feel. They let you breathe a little bit.
Yes.
And it's like a fine wine, they let you decide what it should taste like. Not
Mike Flanagan can be a little hammy though with like the speeches and like the heartstring shit, but it's good.
And there's and everything has
what
substance.
The hell was it? The House of Usher was pretty good.
Oh, The Fall of the House of Usher. Yeah, that's also by him.
It's not perfect,
but those actually have
good.
A creepiness about them. They feel like you should be nervous and scared. Not here's a bunch of imagery with no feeling. That's what it felt like. It felt like a lot of times people nowadays, they want to make money, so they slap something together and they tell you what to feel, and they put a bunch of creepy images in front of you and think that's enough. Yep. Just because something looks scary doesn't mean that it's as scary as using your imagination.
Right, like I always say, one of the best horror films of all time is The Haunting from 1961, because you don't see anything.
And you wonder if noises. Yeah, you wonder if it's in her head or if it's real.
That too. A lot of subtext. Use your imagination. Atmosphere is amazing.
A lot of arguments even to this day about whether or not she's imagining everything or it's really happening.
Even Texas Chainsaw, which I know you don't like, but there's barely any blood in that movie. But it's just the way it's shot, and the atmosphere, and the acting, and there's just like an aura about it.
My problems with that movie lie in the acting.
You don't like Franklin.
No, people don't act like that. None of those people act like normal people. That's the problem I have with that movie. They all...
Well, they're caricatures. They're still some of the slasher trope to that movie.
No, nobody acts like any of those people. That's why I can't watch it.
Franklin in the wheelchair gives like 5 minutes of raspberries, and that always...
Yeah, it's ridiculous. He acts like a 2-year-old.
That always bothers Nichole.
Yeah, yeah.
Which I get it. But
prime example of how someone doesn't act, though. A grown man wouldn't really do any of that.
That's true.
I thought it was supposed to be like Suspiria, like little kids or something at first. Like maybe they're trying to make them into children.
That's another great one, Suspiria.
But Suspiria has all those same qualities, but it has like a fearfulness about it. It's scary, but it's scary like almost like a fairy tale.
Yeah, that's a good one to check out, is Suspiria. All this stuff's on Tubi, I think. That's
and
Italian.
That movie does visuals right. They don't tell you what to feel, but they show you a lot of things that are scary, and they let you do the rest, fill in the lines, figure out the mystery. I like things that make you think a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, you don't think much when it's just showing Ed Gein screwing us. Yeah.
Yeah, you already know what you're feeling there.
We know what Ed Gein did. It didn't need to be 8 fucking episodes. Sorry, pardon my language.
It was 8 episodes long, filled with a lot of things that never happened that were so totally wrong. Like,
Ed Gein helped catch Ted Bundy.
Did you know Ed Gein
because he was friends with Richard Speck?
hung out with Richard Sm0ke. They were best buddies.
They were
he
not.
inspired Richard Sm0ke, and then he helped catch Ted Bundy.
Yep. Not influence, but literally.
No, told the police exactly who he was.
Yeah, because Richard Sm0ke knew.
Yeah, thanks to his relationship with Richard Sm0ke.
Just trash. I wish Ryan Murphy would just stop.
I think he should stick to things that are a little shorter, quick, maybe short, quick movies. But I feel like the more he prolongs something, the more it's just be disturbed. Just I'm gonna find a way to make you disturbed.
Can't spin a yarn.
Yeah, there's no story behind it. It's just what shocking thing can I show you next that you'll have to watch because you're watching this. And he also he really favors the male physique as well.
Well, he's gay in real life.
And of course, I'm not complaining, but the nudity is really over the top and just constant. So if you have kids at home, it's not really something you want to put on either. I mean,
a lot of man buns.
A lot of nudity, a lot of sexual things, a lot of just things. He's trying to make you... It's not scary. He's trying to make you feel...
That's the bottom line.
He's trying to make you feel repulsed. That's what he's doing. And he's trying to force that on you. It feels like...
You're being bullied by a...
Yeah, it feels like you're being bullied by a TV show or a movie. Like, you're it's a bully at school, like, giving you a wedgie or something. That's what it's like. It's like sitting through...
Like when we watched AI?
Yes, which was also a terrible movie. That AI movie was terrible.
But, you feel like you're being, like, berated by the director.
I just wish that they would let it breathe a little bit, let you feel what you want to feel. Why does everything have to be so shoved down your throat now? Is that really what people want?
I mean, apparently, because they keep giving Ryan Murphy money. Lots of money.
These are
there were hell of sets on this show. I mean, to replicate the 40s and all the German stuff that they replicated, I mean, that costs a lot of money.
Yeah.
So,
it's not to say that there isn't moments where it's interesting.
Yeah,
the concept
about it.
I'm trying to think. I guess
Becky from Roseanne was really good as Dean's mom.
She
stole the show.
She was a good actress.
Except we just kept saying how we always see is Aunt Becky from Roseanne.
Yeah, it was hard. It was hard to see her as another character, but
she's always great.
She was good acting wise, and some of the Ilsa and the Holocaust stuff was
I did like that.
It had
and
like some more like a little bit of historical accuracy.
We actually learned that there actually was like an Ilsa she-wolf of the SS. I did not know that. I thought that was just a fictional character.
We had no idea that person was even real. So that was I guess if you're looking into the history of something that terrible and you want to learn about it, I guess. But again, shoved down your throat, not something we really wanted to know, but there it was.
Yeah.
But I guess at least that stuff looked historically accurate. They did a good job taking it back in the past and making it look... But the problem was the story was so far-fetched and the characters were so ridiculous and the concept of them knowing each other wasn't even...
Ed Gein never had a wife.
And of course, in the end, they say all these things were in his head. Some of them. Anyways. So, since he had imagined some of it, it almost gives it... like it's okay for him to make a bunch of things up. I still don't think it's going to give people the wrong idea. And I know who really wants to know about serial killers anyways. But
America's
but if you're gonna do something that's about serial killers, why not stick to they're scary enough on their own. You don't have to add to it. You don't have to make things up. Why not go with his real history?
Gein was terrifying.
I mean, people thought he was scary enough on his own to idolize him all these years. Why not just use the real story?
I also will say the best part about the whole thing was a guy smokes a really nice billiard pipe in the drugstore in one scene.
Yeah.
I had to take a screenshot of it because I was so excited to see a pipe.
There is pipe smoking going on in there.
There was a pipe smoking scene, so this is relevant to everything. It all comes back to that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going to be making an EMC video pretty soon as my package shows up from Eric, and then we'll make a video about nice Halloween horror movies to watch.
Thank you guys for all the nice things you do for Ray. It's very nice.
Well, and all the nice words to Nichole too. And Will Bill gave me the idea to make a video about horror movies.
You guys are a very kind community.
Real quick, is there any movies that you would recommend off the rip that you know that are like pretty readily available that they can check out? I would say Deadstream.
Deadstream's really good. We love found footage stuff just because the concept of it being real is
We've seen
cool.
every found footage movie.
Every found footage movie we like. What about I would say Bring Her Back.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people say that that's too heavy-handed, too much about grief, too in your face.
Very emotional movie.
So the same things we're saying, I guess, about how we feel about the Netflix stuff. But
what you were saying is that the emotional stuff's justified because it's the reason why she's doing everything. It's not like they're just hitting you with like a pet dying and then that's it. Like
right. In this case, the grief is the driving force behind everything she does. So she has to be feeling it to do the insane shit she does. So
yeah,
I feel like it's
awesome.
Justified, and I also feel like it's not horror per se. It's not like scary in the way you think it's going to be, but it is psychologically, it sticks with you. And if you like things that are disturbing in the right way, I would say visit that movie. But if you don't like things, if you don't like children, I mean, nobody likes children being put in bad situations, but if you really don't like that, I would say stay away from it, because there is moments where...
Oh, there's moments.
Because the context is there's a child who is possessed in this and behaves... Because
the trailer's
it's not a spoiler.
Yeah.
It's not a spoiler. There is a child who is possessed in this. I'm not going to say who does behave in strange ways and does things to the body it's in that can be disturbing.
Yep.
Yeah. So other than that, I would say if you're okay with that premise, check it out.
It's only a movie. Just keep repeating. Yeah. It's only a movie.
Because that does scare you the right way, or at least disturbing in the right way. It's not really horror though. Again, it's more...
It's like horror the way like Silence of the Lambs is horror.
It's psychological
but it
thriller.
Of isn't, but it's still very good and sticks with you, just like Silence of the Lambs.
But I would say more psychological thriller, that movie. What else did we watch that we liked?
Can't think of anything. Just leave it on a high note with Bring Her Back.
Okay, well, all those things on Netflix, we talked about that. Mike Flanagan did. Check those out, too. Those are really good.
Yeah, especially Midnight Mass, if you have to check one of them.
Yeah, Midnight Mass is really good. And if you guys have suggestions for us, we love horror movies, especially found footage. So
yeah, there's always a bigger fish, someone who knows more than you. So any recommendations?
Any suggestions, we'll take them.
All right,
but Deadstream's a good Halloween movie. Definitely watch that.
Is there anything else you want to say to the people?
No, just thank you.